welcome to my VRcade, where today I am playing Into the Radius 2, which I am super excited for because I love the first one, and it's been quite a while since I've been waiting for this one. Rumors abound. Now, the first thing everyone should know is this is early access. So there is a list of about 15, almost 20 bugs that are known, so keep that in mind in your judgment of this game. But also please keep in mind that this game has, with the first one, received a lot of development over time, a lot of improvement, and the devs, I have no doubt, will fix those as soon as they can. And yeah, this game makes me think a lot of Into the Radius. It makes me think a lot of Fallout, hence I put the little heart rate tracker there. It's got some scariness to it. It's an apocalypse, but not really in a city. It's in the middle of Russia, and this weird thing opened up in the sky you can see there. And I should go back to VR mode, huh? And this weird rift or thing opened up in the sky, creates all kinds of anomalies, and you're out there to investigate them. I should have finished the first game. I am at the very last section. I just don't want to finish it. Just didn't want to finish it, and then I got sidetracked because I wanted to be able to finish it and kind of savor it, so to speak. And so now I am in the second game, and I doubt we'll see much in the way of spoilers here at the beginning. So hopefully I look good. I'm just using the new Razer Kiyo Ultra, which has some really awesome quality. It was recommended to me by fellow YouTuber Omni whatever. And I'm just going to check my controls here. There is a co-op mode, but we're going to stay away from it because that is one of the known issues that I've been hearing can crash the game. Just making sure I've got everything set correctly. I did calibrate. Move in direction with controller. Okay, I'm a lefty. That looks good. Okay, graphics, I set them to basically medium except for textures, and those textures do look gorgeous. I'm trying the Quest 3 just for for simplicity's sake, even though I really prefer for visuals in this game the Crystal, but I thought it'd be good to vary it up and test with this game. And yeah, so I think I got everything going. So I'm going to go here to start a new game. I don't really need a tutorial, but for everybody else who's watching here, I'll leave it on. And here we go. I'm super excited. And I can't see the chat. For whatever reason, I couldn't bring up Steam VR with using virtual desktop right now. So I will hear notifications, but I'll have to pull up the window to be able to see it. So forgive me for that. Actually, really quickly, let's see if I can do that. And at least have the window in focus here. Let's see, this should be able to do it. Restore chat. Okay. Hey, bMac, thanks for tuning in. All right, at least I can check in on the chat that way. It may not be the most immersive way I was hoping to do that. All right, let's say continue. And you know what I should do, bMac? If I can promote you again to moderator. Don't go crazy with the power. Yep, there we go. So in case we have any knuckleheads in the chat. Oh, you're already still as moderator. Excellent. So behave responsibly with that. All right, here we go. Back to life. Apparently I died. I thought I already did set it to left, but I thought I did all this too. But that's okay. Better safe than sorry. Movement direction camera. I'm going to leave it as controller. And hold items with, I'm going to say hold. And smooth turn. That's critical for the catwalk here. And I'm going to have to probably coordinate that. You can change. Wow, graphics look good. Change finding setting right any time. Okay, turn using the left thumbstick. Move using the right. That's not really what I want, but we'll fix that. Looks really good. Let's see what bMac's saying there. Bagel. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Bagel. Yeah, don't go crazy with power, bMac. And Bagel, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I love being able to walk through this world. And let me go back to the game. All right, continue. All right, some of these settings might not be set right for the treadmill, so bear with me. I may have to make some adjustments here. I think yep, gonna have to make a few adjustments. Ooh, wow. Holy cow. The texture of the body or avatar here is insane. Wow, even the am I pointing this in the right way? Yep. Okay, there you go. Got a little cable in the way. Even the health meter, the watch there, and the compass. Oh, the compass is new, I think. Floating like that, and that's a really cool way to do it. These guys think so much about designing this game to a really effective way. So, crud. Since I can't bring up the Steam VR, I'm going to have to go over to my desktop to activate that, which is annoying, to configure that. I don't know why I can't do it right now in Virtual Desktop. I can do it with the Crystal, no problem. But usually it's a double click to bring up Cat VR, and I just keep going to the Virtual Desktop menu. Press and hold. Yeah. Let's see if... Oh, you know what? I can probably do it through the desktop. Bear with me. Nope. Okay, now let's go away. One click should get rid of just this. Oh, there we go. That should do it. Okay, Cat VR. Here we go. We're connected. We're picking up the sensors. Configuration. Yeah, well, the good news is, BMac, as far as tedious chores, at least for now, is gun maintenance is not available. At least that was in the pre-release notes, so no need to worry about that right now. So let me go... Okay, so you know what? Game might be so new, it might have trouble detecting it. Let's try game config. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's... I think it set it to right hand, even though I'm a lefty. Joystick walk action. Okay, linear movement. Just a few things we need to do here. Jump action, no jump. Sprint action. Joystick click. Hopefully is set correctly to the right hand. Do I have set this to right hand mode? Preference. Left hand mode off. Controller priority. Okay, this is all looking good. Let's see. No, still no. All right. So I do have it set to right hand movement, which all looks correct. So there's probably another setting here. Controls. Let's try smooth is correct, turning speed 2. Maybe... I don't know. I wonder if camera means head, which would make sense. Hold items. Okay. Let's try this. Well, that's different. I didn't know there was... I don't think there was jump in this game before. Okay. Well, movement's right. I know there was duck before. Okay, we have that. All right, but... Oh, I almost felt movement. It reacted somehow. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's try these settings again. The joy of being an early adopter. It'd be so much nicer if I could bring up Steam VR. But we're going to do this from the desktop. All right, so left-hand mode off. Controller priority. All that looks right. Let's go to game config. And I shouldn't have to detect the game here, but maybe that's the problem. Into the radius should show up here. Okay, so there's into the radius, but it's not showing into the radius 2. I hope I don't have to go in there and connect the .exe, which is a pain, which I have to find the executive file and connect it, which is possible. Let's try this now, game config. Aha, okay. Maybe I can trick it into thinking this is into the radius 1. And there is sprint, and that's something I'll configure later. Okay, let's see if that works. Switch to VR. Continue. Probably no such luck. It's going to be pretty dumb being on this and not having the treadmill working. And it's weird because I usually only have to do that with Oculus games where I have to program it. Might have to step off the treadmill and do this. And it's definitely right-hand movement. Settings. Controls. Smooth. I think camera means head, and that's what it should be. And we should test that real quick. wonder if that's tracking correctly. No, that's not. Because it should be... Yeah, let's change that. Back to default. Oh wait, no, we do want that, because controllers, hands. Head and hands is how I think of it in the game. And actually, in the Cat VR software. Thanks for your patience, everyone. But hopefully this will be worth it. Okay, let's go. Okay, walk speed, linear, no sprint jump, right hand controller. Haptics and all that junk we can turn off, fine. Sitting we're not using. Okay. Right hand controllers, joystick linear movement. Yes, yes, yes. There should be a header hand detection. Alright, let's try adding a game. And of course, since Steam VR doesn't want to work, or show up as an overlay with Virtual Desktop right now, I can't get my keyboard up either. It is Steam, and I did open through Steam. This is weird. I haven't had to do this. Oh, there it is. Come on. Ah, I almost had it. Okay, okay. Hopefully this does it. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad to you guys. Alright, switch back to VR. And... nope. Alright, let's try this one more time. Might have to go to my desktop to fix this. Okay, current game. Game can always set to head-oriented free locomotion. Yep, I know that. Okay, aha! Okay, this needs to go to right hand. And not trackpad touch. We'll go to joystick. And... why does it keep switching back to left? Or is that me? Okay, right hand, joystick, linear movement, sprint action. It's probably... joystick, nope, joystick click, and jump action left trigger seems to be, okay, I think this might have done it. I don't know. Alright, I may just walk around here, but, yeah, this is weird. It usually works fine, even with, like, games in development. Let me check Steam VR real quick. I'll be right back. Thanks for your patience. And I think it's worth doing, since I know probably some of you are tuning in to see the treadmill in action. So bear with me for a minute while I go tune some things. The joy of streaming an early access game, right? Okay. Let's go pull up Steam VR and see what's going on there. Come on, Steam VR, where are you? Hey, Stuart, thanks for tuning in. I'm dealing with some technical challenges here with the treadmill, so bear with me. Things are going to be just hanging out for a minute. It's the joy of streaming early access in the treadmill. which is always a challenge with new games, so just bear with me a few minutes here. It's weird, I can't see Steam VR running, which is really weird. Yeah, there's a little delay on the stream. That's another joy of streaming. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is the bit rate's looking pretty crap. It wants me to adjust it, even though I turned it up higher. So for a second, what I'm going to do is two things. One, Steam VR didn't seem to load. And I know it's because this game has to run OpenXR. Maybe that's part of why. Which is making seeing the chat easy. So, not easy to see. And the bitrate's running kind of low. So, the game screen's going to go away for a second, and it'll come... Let me see if I can change it here. Nope. So, temporarily, I just got to change the stream quality. So, bear with me a moment. You'll see it, my game disappear. Okay, it should be back already. It looks like it is in my live window here. And I think because the game requires me to run OpenXR, I might not be able to use the treadmill because I can't bring up Steam VR. Yep, thank you for saying that, Stuart. Hopefully you guys can see the video back and hopefully hear me. Let me try, see if I can get Steam VR working. But I think with OpenXR I can't, and I'm afraid if that's what's causing the issue with the treadmill. Is that it's not, well, it's not connecting. So I may just stand on the treadmill if nothing else. Aha! I think I found something else. Okay. Start on boot. On connection. Okay, I found another setting here on the desktop that might be the issue. And we got rid of the blue LED, which might have been causing some issues with the quality there. And let's see. I think that might have done it. I hope. Alright, let's see if that fixed things, because if not, then it's an OpenXR issue. Not working with the CAT software, which I don't remember being an issue in the year plus I've had this. But it's the only variable left I can think of. So I got the game detected. Uh-oh, that's not doing anything. Darn it. I may have to restart this with the crystal, because I think it's an Oculus thing. That's moving there. Not moving there. Darn. Now that's interesting. Alright, let's go to... what's the desktop? And because the window's not in focus, it's being a pain. Bear with me one more moment. I guess because I'm running Steam VR through Oculus, it won't let me run, or through OpenXR through Steam VR. It's being a real pain in the butt. Let's try this again. Here are our settings. And there's OBS working. And I'm gonna fix that green spill while I'm there. Well, as much as I can. All right. There's an expert here in the chat who knows if that, because this has to run an OpenXR, if that's what's keeping me from seeing Steam VR, that would be nice to know. Because I'm not seeing my Steam VR program running anywhere. And I think that's our problem. That's all I can think of. So, alright, I may just be playing on the treadmill, but not using it, because nothing. I think a cat program has to work through Steam VR, but not in this OpenXR mode, which is really annoying. Alright, so we'll just play. Thanks for your patience. And I'll just check one more time that the stream is running. Nope, it's not letting me see it. That is weird. Alright, one more thing here. Let's go to OBS. And make sure the stream's running. Okay. So yeah, sorry, treadmill is just not going to be working today. Doesn't want to work with OpenXR. Which again, I thought wasn't an issue before. So I'll just be playing, standing here, checking out the game. Although I am a lefty, I'm going to have to switch the controls. So let's do that. The tutorial overrode them. Okay, controls. And let's go down hand left. Where's the movement controller? Gameplay. Oh, because I did the tutorial, it won't let me actually override that? That's stupid. Controller settings. Dominant hand left, hand to wear watch right. Where's the movement? Resolution, audio, gameplay. Let's go back to home. And let's start a new game. And I know how to play the game. Let's bypass the tutorial, huh? Don't tell me it crashed again. So this is why I started a few minutes late. I guess I have to play the tutorial. Okay. I can hear it clicking. I hope it didn't crash again. Early access game and all. I'm not going to go to that because that's multiplayer and that definitely crashes it. It's crazy how different even the menu looks. Oh, enter the radius. Okay, but I can't change the tutorial. Alright, fair enough. We're playing the tutorial. Alright, now hopefully I can set everything. Set my dominant hand left. Calibrate height. Movement direction. I'm going to go with camera. Hold. Turning method. Smooth. It says I can fine-tune the settings. Turn using left thumbstick. No, I don't want to. Move using the right. And they said they had this set up for lefties, but it's not really the way I want. Alright. I really don't like that jump having to be that way. Yeah, this is so weird. I like to have basically the movement backwards. You know what? I'm going to see if I can change the... I know how to do this. Settings, controls. We're going to change this to dominant hand to right hand. And until we get some custom... Alright, now I can move with my left joystick. Do that. And there's my jump. Okay. Right thumbstick, okay. Alright. I'm going to end up with my gun in the wrong hand, but I can move correctly. Okay, a little oddity here. So climb mechanic. Okay, looks like a creepy artifact. Whoa, that was creepy. Indeed. Pick up an item, reach up and grab with the grip, grab the flashlight. Trigger to turn on. Okay. Yeah, quality is awesome. It's a little choppy, but I'm also streaming. Should be in 1440p, so if you're able to set it to 2K or 1440p, it should look a little better. Let me know if it's super choppy or not. Alright, got our chest rig here. I know people were saying that it wasn't working quite how they expected. Yeah, so because I've set it to right hand dominant, I really want my pistol holder in the right and my left hand, but I can't do it with the control set up the way I want. Because I like to turn and be able to hold my gun with the left hand, and right now I can't do that, which is a little frustrating, but hey, early access, that's what happens. Slot on the rig. Okay, that's been our storage for quite a bit. Or no, they mean specifically up here. Okay. Creepy paranormal activity, right, with the floating stuff. All right. And whoa, the anomalies look way... If that's... Okay, that's not a bad guy anomaly. That's just like a weird physics anomaly. Yeah, the world looks really good. Trying to think what I can compare it to. It definitely looks better than Into the Radius 1. The textures. Granted, I usually play with my crystal, which doesn't have all this aliasing. Ooh, there's a creepy guy I gotta go meet there. US NPC, that's who I think we were with before. Nice floating house. Yep, pretty weird world we're in here. Something to pick up. Let's see. Radius anomaly detected discharged with this. This is new. Well, the pros of 4 were different. Okay, I did drop... Like, you throw these little things they call probes. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I want to throw this whole thing. So press and hold the trigger to activate. Right, throwing mode. So I'm going to release trigger to throw. Okay, terrible throw, but there we go. So the probes are what allow you to... Can I put it here? Yep. Okay, so the probes are what allow you to detect the anomalies so they don't kill... Ooh, okay. We're not going that way, I don't think. And you don't want them to hurt you or kill you, which they will by contact. Reminds me a little bit of Half-Life Alyx here. I remember all this red water. That was not in the first game, at least as far as I got. Hopefully it doesn't kill me here. I mean, nope, it doesn't want me doing that. We're not going to do that. Not sure where else we're supposed to go. Maybe I'm supposed to run through it for the tutorial. Okay, it doesn't want me going that way either. Where does the game want me to go? I think it's down here, but... Can I jump up there? I kind of doubt it. The probe gonna help me out? Tell me there's an anomaly here? Doesn't seem like it. I guess I can just run through it and hope I don't die. Okay, not the best way to figure out how to play the game, running through a damaging area. Oh, well, syringe to heal you, so that makes sense. Gotta be closer, I guess. There we go. I'm not sure if that healed me or if I just... Yeah, no, I guess it did heal me. Okay. Because previously those would stick around. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I'm hearing some creepy sounds. Okay. Okay, good to know. It's just weird anomalies, nothing aggressive, likely to attack me. All right, Markov, or Makarov, if I remember correctly. So, the weapon mechanics in this game are fantastic. And there we go. Yeah, really good iron sights. Okay. Jab the empty magazine, take the ammo box. Oh, we're gonna need that. And if this is like before... Oh, okay. Before, it would automatically load like that, and you'd have to load everything individually. That was a neat little... Oh, wait, I heard a click. Maybe? Maybe at least for now I have to load everything. Aha! Trigger button will do it. B to pull the end. Okay. You can see damage there, caliber, all that. Reliability, so that's where BMAC was talking about, needing to do maintenance on the weapon. So that is an issue here. Place the holster in your belt. Yep, it's on the wrong hip. But I think there might be a way to fix that. And yeah, so we can do that. Extra ammo until we get more magazines. We'll have to go there. And screw putting my gun away. Okay. Controls are a little backwards from what I'm used to. Because usually I want my movement on my right hand, gun on my left. Maybe if I play this some more, I can figure it out. It's also weird playing this game without the treadmill functional, because that's usually what I'm all about. Okay, these guys are usually story elements. Okay, little buggy. Don't want me doing that. That's fine. Okay, that's the home base. We're heading there. I guess that's the tutorial done. Now we're into the main game, I think. Oh, wow. This looks way, way better and way different. So if anyone's played the first game, you know the I like those trees uprooted there. I guess my gun's gone because the tutorial's over. Yeah, those trees uprooted there. It's all kinds of funny details like that. Looks amazing in VR. All right, so let's run our way up here. Wish I could be running on my treadmill, but hopefully this OpenXR thing or whatever it is, we'll figure out later. What I need to do to get it working. Okay, so this is a much more advanced compound than we had before. The text is phenomenal. Before it had this very kind of rough written look, like it was still written in Cyrillic letters or alphabets. We've got a more UN thing going on here, which we were in the Pechorsky region of Russia is what I think they called it before, but it didn't have any kind of UN logo thing going. So I guess that's kind of why there's more English lettering. So maybe I missed something big at the end of the first game that changed that brought the rest of the world into this, as opposed to just Russia handling this. At least that's how I took it to be. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Exchange counter. This is probably like in the first game, where, yep, you would bring in materials you found and turn them in for basically money to buy stuff. You'd throw and drop stuff in here. Good mechanic in VR being able to do that. And let's see here. Okay, we can't go in here yet. That looks like, if not the range, an armory, which is nice because as cool as the original game campsite was, I don't think it aged that well. It was kind of haphazardly designed. Oh, okay, cool. This looks way more polished. Okay. Okay. Your security level's been set to reset to 0. You had something like that at the beginning too. Okay, so let's check out our gear. Good old flashlight we had before. You know what, we're going to do backpack first. Okay, map and tablet. I guess we'll do what it tells us. Wow, that looks way better. So before we had like, you pull out this kind of clipboard. So I'm wondering how much time has passed, because tablets were not like an existing technology. And if before, yep, it goes around your back. Very intuitive. Let's see, artifact detector. I really want to get my backpack first to put everything into. Yeah, that is totally different. The artifact detector was like a little clip-on flashlight before. Okay, load in your arm slot and you won't be able to lose it. Okay. Backpack. Yes, this is the critical one. And holy cow, does it look different. It's tiny. So I know they said there's like 6 backpacks. The kind of sucky part is I guess we're going to have to upgrade our backpack. Whereas before, it was always too small, but it wasn't that small. Bring non-dominant hand over the shoulder, take it, really sit. Yep. And what's cool is you can leave it sitting there and then bring items in. And the resolution is a lot better than kind of the rough canvas backpack we had before. So this is really tiny still, but it does look relatively ezy to organize because of the resolution. I don't know if that makes sense. Of course, I don't have much stuff yet. This would be a joke in the old game with how much stuff you had to carry. Even the flashlight, being a mag light, is kind of a nice little detail. Looks like chest rig, which I guess we don't have at the moment, even though we had it in the tutorial. Okay. Pick up an item from distance, like so. This one, probes are always good to have on hand, especially early on. Okay. And there's our weapon. Well, there's our ammo. And no mag. So again, I've got it holstered here, which is kind of stupid. Because it won't let me do the movement. I wonder if I can switch that around. Okay. We got all that. Close the pop-up on the terminal. Okay. Okay. It's still freaking out because I haven't put this on my backpack. Okay. Okay. Alright. Missions. Well, this is way sharper. Although, you know, it's kind of funny. It still looks like we're in Windows 95 or something. So it's jumped forward about 10 years, I guess, from when the last game happened. Mission. Deliver a piece of decommissioned equipment from the training area to prove your ability to do tasks in the Pachorska anomaly. Alright, so accept that mission. Where do we get the equipment? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Forest Peninsula. So that seems like a new area. But we'll go to... Oops. Oh yeah, should get that, huh? Alright, go to here. Go to our missions tab. We had one before. It was a physical tab. Where... Open? Nope. Feel like a caveman trying to operate a tablet. Accepted tab. Open it. On the map. Where's the missions tab? So, that it? I'm getting feedback. I'm guessing it's here, but it clearly wants me to click there, but nothing's happening. That's where we would play tapes, probably. Now it's just telling me to grab it. So, how do I manipulate... Okay, there's that. Okay. But... Do I need to go there to pick it up? It's annoying because we used to have multiple tabs before, where you had mission tab, you had... Wait. Yeah, we had mission tab, world map tab, etc. And I don't seem to have that. Alright. I'll have to figure that out later. Shotgun ammo, even though I don't have a shotgun. Always good to have more ammo. Cool graphics. A little choppy, but again, I'm streaming at 2K. Is it not going to let me leave? Bro, you're not telling me where the missions tab is. Oh, do I have to do it here? I already accepted it. Yeah, I trying with this tablet, man, but you're not making it clear where the missions tab is on here, if that's what I'm supposed to do. Wait, do I do that? Aha, okay. So that's it. A touchscreen that you don't touch, you click with a trigger button with the joystick. Okay, I kind of get it. Status, location. Okay. Shelter. That's where I am. And I guess I need to go to that facility. But are you going to let me leave? Let me out! There's no activation that I can see. This is getting kind of annoying. We'll try this again. And whatever it is, it's clearly blocking it. That's missions. I don't want to terminate. Accepted. No, let me out. Oh, okay. I don't know why I had to do that there instead of my tablet because it looked the same versus before. That was quite different. Let's go check out the rest of the surroundings. Check out the looks before we go into the mission. I'm someone who's very much like a cautious scavenger, scrapper kind of person, especially in these kind of survival and Fallout-like games. Oh, there's my stamina. See if we can find any food for our first mission. Later, not the most useful thing in the world. And this looks like a maintenance station, which they said, I think in the pre-release, which might not be early access, it wasn't functional, which may be the case here. Yeah, so no menus popping up. That's fine. That's to be expected. Because they said it might not be working yet. BMAC won't mind that that's not working. And I'm guessing we're level 0 still and don't have access. Yep. Got a nice confirming beep there. That's your health restore. Area under construction. Ooh, glad I stopped by. I love it. These scavenging games, they pay you off for scavenging. And let's leave you loaded. Of course, if I die, I don't get my gear back. That might have been a bad move. Let's hope that doesn't happen. There might be some ammo here. Ration crackers, multigrain. Oh, they're healthy crackers. Ration crackers. All right. Let's go into the radius. already we got an anomaly greeting us. And I did not see food, so I better watch my stamina. Okay, these would at least speak to you before. But again, I gotta remember, early access. Because I like the dialogue that would tell a story. And I wonder if this is almost like a ghost of yourself in the previous game or something. Because he looks kind of outfitted like that, as opposed to a character, a civilian. All right, so we'll go to our first area here. Usually you don't have to... Well, no, you did load from your base area into the world. Just in a different way. Okay. And I guess he'll let me back in if I need to, hopefully. Textures look pretty great. I've played Into the Radius 1 and Quest 2, but mainly for the better graphics. Oops. Hopefully I didn't just get stuck. Feels kind of like it. Huh. Oh no. I think I stuck myself into a corner. Because I tried, it wants me to go to this menu. Let's see if I can do this. You just heard the signal that the mission objective is completed. Can I select that? I almost got a cursor. There we go. Take the tablet out of her side slot. Okay, maybe once I do this, I can get unstuck. Of course, my avatar's locked, so I have to do this. Okay. And now maybe, yes. Okay, I can move again. Cool. Very adamant. You follow the steps in the in-game, now I'll call it tutorial as opposed to the pre-game. Okay, well, already we've got some anomalies, and already I noticed the terrain is a lot more varied, and that's one of the anomalies you don't want to walk into. Right, up and down. This will be a lot of fun on the treadmill once I can get it to work. I'll have to check the cat Discord and see if OpenXR is a problem, because I feel like Steam VR has to be running for the treadmill. And you know what? Let's not go into strange places unarmed. Those are clearly events I'm going to trigger, hopefully in an effective way. Smart move would probably be following objectives. I heard something. Ash is an anomalous substance that can be identified by its sound. Okay, I should have read. It dissolves in your hand and converts into supply credits. That's new. Cool. Alright, well that's easier than maybe hauling back tons of loot. Although I did like the aspect that you could either take loot back to the base and either use it or... Well, let's face it, for the most part, if it was valuable loot, you turned it into credits. Yeah, I guess I really do need to finish the game. The first one to figure out what all this red stuff is. And the radius looks way cooler. It's got way more depth to it as a three-dimensional object. It looks like a planet, as opposed to just a circle in the sky, which is really cool. Let's see if anyone's still following me here. Let's see here. See if anyone's still in the chat or watching. Everyone's just going crazy talking about it. Okay, some people are watching. That's cool. Alright, so I can hear if you text, it'll just take me a little while to respond. Looks like they want me to go up there, so we shall do that. Playing in VR. Sometimes these mechanics that have been around for so long, like climbing stairs, are relatively simple. Wow. And the depth and the height of this is really cool. Okay, I know what this is. This is a little probe thing that is worth a lot of money. But apparently it's, well, actually in this case, I guess it's the mission objective. So, man, this is a really cool view. The sky and the smoke is a lot cooler than it used to be. It used to be just kind of like a one-color fog. Now it's got some real contrast and depth to it. Wow, the anomaly is really cool. I know it was cool in the first game, but it's even cooler now. with kind of the edges of it. And again, the hilliness, the terrain elevation is really cool. I'm going to check my map and see if, let's see if I go to bring up missions here. If I can bring this up, no wonder I couldn't bring it up before. You gotta use your pointer on the screen to click into it. You lost the item. It's in the navigation point to find it, so I haven't found it. Okay, so I'm here. I need to go into the forest to find this stuff, apparently. So that was, I should have read that more carefully, but I thought maybe that was the mission objective I was looking for. Apparently not. Looks like we might be able to go in here. This game loves to surprise you with the darkness. Contrast is good, but I would prefer to see it with the crystal, which I'll probably do next, with its better contrast, or what's the word I'm looking for? Hurts and noises. I was like, is that a shadow creeping up on me? I'm hearing something walking around. It's one of those credit things. Oh, okay. It's just an anomaly inside here is all. And it definitely sounds like it's getting closer. See if I can get this before I get killed. Oh, wait. That sounded like the... Oh, that's the ash sound. So I love games like this where you can eventually, even though I've been working through it kind of slowly, figure out what you're supposed to do via the clues it gives you. And someone said something in the chat. Yeah, Bagel, I can't get the treadmill to work. I think it's that it's an open XR. For right now, it has to use, and I'm really not great with understanding open XR versus open VR versus Steam VR and what works with what. But they said in the pre-release notes that you have to use this as open XR, and I have a feeling that that mode does not work with the treadmill. I know it works with Steam VR runtime and running Steam VR, and I'm not seeing Steam VR. So short answer, I guess, would be I don't think it's going to work in its current release. If they make it work with Steam VR runtime, then it should work with the treadmill. I hope that helps, even if it's disappointing. Alright, so we're going to try to make our way, hopefully I pull out the map, nope, to this forest objective. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Hopefully it was just that thing and nothing sneaking up on me. Alright. And someone said, understood. Cool, thanks for understanding. Yeah, I tried everything I could. But I think... heard a little hissing sound. You never know what's going to sneak up and kill you in this game. Oh, I don't want to cross in the red water that's going to do health damage. Usually these survival games pay off and let you not take damage if you're smart about it, but I'm not really seeing a crossing point. The boat's clearly not going to help. I may just have to suck it up and run through this, which is not, hopefully it's not that deep. I can't even tell, because let me just check. That's where I gotta go. Oop. Let's not lose that. Here we go. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Oh crap, I'm almost dead. Let's heal up. And in the previous game, yep, it'll just reappear on your back. I'm hoping that little thing I picked up is the objective, and I didn't read it carefully on that text message that popped up. So let's go just, because I don't see a way to get to that peninsula. I'll take one more check. See if there is a crossing point I missed, because that'll kill me. It's like moving through like mud. And I don't want to walk into that anomaly. Hopefully it'll reappear. Of course, this is what we're supposed to do. Make the anomaly appear if it's there. Okay, it did. Let's head back to base, turn in that little thing we found, and see if that completes the first mission. I'm kind of felt like that was, even for a beginner mission, too easy. But let's see. Let's see if dropping in that thing I found is the solution. Well, there's no instructions to enter the facility, I guess. You know, in the last game you had to put your hands up. So you were unarmed. At least that's how I remember it going. At least the first time you entered. And didn't even make me do that. Alright, so missions, command room. Let's see if we've completed our mission. Although I probably need to turn it in somewhere else. Deliver the sample. Okay, rated complete. Okay. To facility 27, complete. Alright, we did complete it. So I just killed some health unnecessarily. Complete. And it's funny because the sensors were things you turned in to collect money, which was like 300 credits before. But it didn't complete a mission that I could recall. So that's a little different. Okay, pending missions, proficiency test. Okay. Doesn't say precisely what I'm doing with those. It says proficiency in things, in certain skills. Find the nest in the cluster. Essence artifact. So I need to collect an essence artifact. Okay. Will this show me the location? Okay. Let's zoom out. I'm not sure if I like the more 90s Windows aesthetic. I like it, but I don't know if I like it more than the kind of old rustic vibe of the first game. Because this digital control is kind of weird. But, you know, they did improve the controls a lot throughout the last game. Alright, so we need to get to this. Let's see. How do I know? Okay, blue. So we're still on this main peninsula. And I guess I never cross over to that. There's always going to be like a warp point, like where that ghosty guy brings me over, is my guess. Because see the space here? I went from here to here with a warp. I imagine that happens with the forest when I'm ready for it. I'm just wondering why they highlighted those points. Maybe those are teleport points. Okay, so this goes to here. Blue maybe goes to an undiscovered area, or that's my goal. And then eventually I'll get a warp point when I've leveled up enough to go from peninsula to forest. So that's my guess. So yeah, I guess kind of like Half-Life Alyx, you can kind of figure things out intuitively is the idea. Now, health-wise, do I have a way to... Now, sleep and regain health. Ooh, armory. I definitely should have stopped here before. And there's something else going on here. Glowing. Let's see what this does. Okay, getting out my tablet. Tide meter. Tide is a really annoying thing in this game. Can I just punch it? Okay, I did good. So, tide meter is this random anomaly that, as it says here, will randomly, you'll get, not randomly, it's on a time, counts down, and when the tide hits, it warps you to a random part of the map, which really sucks, because usually it's, you're not prepared for it. It catches you in the radius, seek shelter, and you won't get warped to or sucked in by the tide. And you can turn off the alarm, if it's driving you nuts. Someone in the chat is saying, let me just recenter here, see what the chat's saying. Hey, Philo, thanks for joining. Yeah, it's a survival game, Philo. Paranormal, spooky survival game. Treadmill's not working, by the way. Plexdo, thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, so you scavenge. It's a lot like Fallout, is how I think of it. You have a story to uncover. You have, oh, there's the bed, which will restore health, but, and I'm just going to set it, yeah, I really don't like this pointer that I'm trying to use to activate the menu. Again, it's early access, they'll fix it. But previously it was a lot easier, the interface was a lot better. I want to get to morning. And really the way to think about this is it's trying to help them know what are issues so they can develop it. Am I pointing with my right hand? Okay. So I'm trying to get to the morning or the night, and it just cuts off. There we go. Nope. Okay, sleep. So hopefully I wake up with full stamina, but my health is low. And that you need to regenerate with food, which I haven't seen yet. Oh, no. You regenerate that. I forget. It's kind of weird the way they do it. Health is sometimes with sleep, and food with stamina. I always kind of mix up the two. But I haven't seen any food yet, which is kind of a shame because it is one of the funner and you know, one thing I want to check too is the stove was cool. This wood burning stove in the first one had a little fire animation, but maybe not. Okay, maybe not. That's kind of a shame. All right, let's see. Exchange counter, armory. There's got to be some place with food, and flashlight would probably be helpful. Let's do that. Lighting's pretty cool. Laboratory. Okay, under construction, so not ready yet, whatever's going on in there. And it's definitely really early in the morning, which I may want to sleep a little bit longer to do that. I bet the shooting range isn't working. Yep, under construction. Can we get in the armory yet? Nope, that sucks. So I guess we're getting by without food. I do have a health syringe, but I don't know if I want to use it just yet or not. I could maybe exchange... Oh, we got the rations. Right. Let's see. Oh, good. Like before, you don't have to use the whole thing. Yeah, I think I have to just use the syringe, which is a shame because I don't have much else left. And the food is just for stamina, I think. Yep. And man, that didn't even get me back to full health? Jeez. I thought they had this set to easy. Apparently not. And someone in the chat said... Yeah, there's a lot of... loud noises in this game. And I wonder if it's the treadmill shoes. But no, I haven't been walking, so that shouldn't be it. Oh yeah, I hear it now. That's the sound effects in the game. For sure, Philo. You know what? I wonder if there's food. Can I go into this next room? I don't think I could before. Oh no, I can. Cool. Supply depot. There we go. Equipment exchange for credits. No items can be used inside the depot. No 5-finger discount. Take an item, pick it up, place it in your backpack, chest rig, or etc. And okay, so it's like an Amazon store, right? Where there's a checkout, self-checkout. I do need syringes, and it's tied into your security level. So in the last game, security level 5 was the max level, and I might even be 0. I think in this right now. I am going to want some health, but I don't know how I am for credits. Might not even have any. Can I grab? Okay. But it's, I think there's a checkout is what it said. Ooh, so there's like 14 guns already. Not that I can use any of them or buy any of them yet, probably, because they're all security levels. And this is very different. So in the other game, it was just kind of a vending machine. This, you can get a lot closer and see them a lot closer. They don't look as good as I was hoping. I feel like they looked kind of better in the first game. But again, I mean, let me look at this. I mean, the Makarov is plenty detailed. Again, early access. These guns might not be finished yet. But, okay, like that one looks a little better. The AK looks a little better. So I have a feeling, and I'm hoping, these are just part of the in-development aspect. Ugh. Okay, that's like more the size of what you had in the last game. But it still looks smaller. And I can't even pull it out. But I guess you have to be security level unlocked to be able to pull it off. And then play with it. I like that it's got side pouches. So maybe it can hold a little more. And carrying stuff was a big deal in that game. And that's only security level 2. So hopefully with bigger security levels, you get bigger backpacks. Because that was always a big part of the game. Okay, buy items. Do I have any money? Doesn't look like it. So I can try. Did I buy it? We'll see if I can leave. Increase security level attachments. Yeah, these guns look kind of meh. But again, they do have a lot. Ooh, what is that? I want to find out what that is. Can I inspect it? Nah. See, in the previous game, you had an inspect option. But it's only for things you're holding. So I can't tell. Chat says it's, you know, it's PCV. You're right, Philo. That would be a shame. At least I know you're a big Crest guy. But the last game was, you know, PC first. And it would be a real shame if they did it the other way around. And this was made with, you know, Quest first. Although, why would they release it PC VR? I'm guessing maybe it's easier to just get over the Oculus requirements. So it could be, but I hope not. Alright, let's go out and complete one more mission here. I definitely do not like the fact that I'm going out in the dark, and that's kind of stupid, but it's kind of frustrating changing the time, so it's just really early morning. Hopefully it'll get brighter soon. And you know what else is missing? Some background music. Like, you found tapes in the other game that would bring up not so much like background music, but scenes. Like creepy little recordings, short recordings. Take the detector. That's our probes. Ah, detector's on our hands. Okay. I think. No. Is it? Nope, that's the probe. That's not the detector. There it is. Okay. Quick beep and green light means the nest is very close and you're heading in the right direction. Each nest's specific action requires a specific action to extract an artifact. This can be done manually or using a particular item. Okay. Now, previously, you didn't have to hold the detector. You could just leave it on your arm, which is a lot more convenient, and hopefully still the case. Chat says, yeah, you're right. It'd be a shame if that's the case. I mean, crossplay is a cool thing. It does seem better than Quest graphics, but those guns, I'm hoping were really disappointing. I'm hoping that's just an exception for that. For just the guns, they're still finishing the textures. Because this does look better than Quest. Alright, let's see. Just about straight ahead to the nest, and hopefully that beacon will start going off and I don't have to hold it. I'm hearing that sound that indicates ash, which is credits. But I thought it sounded more... It could have been... It's hard to tell what the sound effects are yet. If I'm hearing in the anomaly, or me walking through the grass, bushes, or something else. Alright, well this looks like a path here. I'm trying to remember if walking the path was more likely to encounter an enemy in the old game, because it was more, you know, direct, you knew where you were going. So we'll see. It is kind of weird I haven't encountered a bad guy yet. I'm trying to remember if the pre-release notes there was like 10 to 15 things. Hearing something. Oh, it's just that anomaly. Okay. And you encountered a bad guy pretty much right away. Oh, crap. Speaking of which... they weren't shooting at you this early in the game. I can see the gun effect, but I can't see who's shooting at me. Heard a ricochet. Can't see the... Apparently he can't see me anymore either. Automated? Is it that thing? Wait, saw some movement maybe over there? Oh, there we go. Oh, crap. Safety. I think safety's off now. Crap. And I'm dead. Nope, almost. Not yet.
There you go.
I dropped a magazine. Ah. Come back to life. Well, that's not what the ghosts looked like before. They were just these like black creepy blobs. That wasn't half as scary. Apparently it was in front of me. I just couldn't see. I thought I saw him at first. Oh, really? Am I completely lose all my backpack and everything? Ugh. That's annoying. Might be calling it quits for tonight if I've lost all my gear and I can't respawn. Can I load an autosave? Let's try this, like 4 minutes ago. Okay, that's creepy. Where am I supposed to go? Well, I got my gear back. Now, which mission am I on is a question. Same mission. Okay, cool. So we can try this again. And now we have the benefit of knowing what we're getting into. It's a good question. I did before, which would leave me pretty screwed, right? Because the guy's there with a gun. And if I don't have one, definitely screwed. Yeah. The things they give me tutorials on, I wish they explain the screen a little better. And this cursor is just not tracking very well. It looks more questy, I will say, Philo, in that sense. Which is not what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping, you know, I understand more people are playing Quest Standalone. But what made the previous game amazing was the graphical fidelity and quality, and the user interface was amazing. And it's kind of, again, it's janky, and I know I remember they did a big update right before I started playing it. There he is. That improved it a lot. So maybe it's just because it's early access. Safety's off now. Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy now. Oh. Why a magazine, right? What happened last time? Where's my backpack? Alright, let's just run. Get some distance. Ooh. Okay, that is not cash, like I thought it was. Alright, let's see if I can find my extra mags, which I don't remember dropping. Yeah, I was moving slowly before. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, it's I didn't rack it probably. And I don't want to lose that magazine. Well, looks like I might have already lost it. What is that? I guess that's a glitch. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, that was stupid. And now I'm almost dead. Ugh, really stupid. Whoa, that is creepy. Okay, I will say, wow, that dude does look creepy up close. Creepier than the original, with those red eyes and the ghostly face and everything. Out of bullets already? Dang. I thought I had more mags. I know I dropped the one back there. Do I have any more health? Yeah. Controls. Well, that's what I was looking for anyways. And I got a gun. Okay. So this guy, am I getting close? There's a flashlight. I could probably scavenge for some cash. Got my loaded gun down there. Don't really need this, but I can sell it. And of course I dropped my spare mag even though I have extra ammo. You know what would be smart? It's like impossible to see that. Okay, wasted some bullets there. Cigarettes are sometimes good for money. And that's just about it for that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's hard to judge this versus the first one. Because I don't know. I like some things, the terrain and the way it moves. But I'm not sure if I like this more than the first one or not. The first one just looked, I think, a lot better. And that may be kind of a shallow observation, but that is something I really liked about it, was the looks. But again, maybe they're developing it. But I do feel like, you know, if they developed so much for the first game, and the controls were so good for the first game, why would you import them not working so well when you kind of develop those physics a lot in the first game, you know? Alright, probably gonna have another fight up here. Oh, crap. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Crap. Why am I not firing? Well, I guess I'm dead now. Yeah, these controls kind of pissing me off. Maybe I'm doing something stupid, but yep, I'm dead. That's all she wrote. Well, thank you for watching. I know it's early access, so I'm not going to say I wouldn't buy it when it's released, but if I was buying this right now, yeah, I'd say it needs some more polish. I'm hoping the finished product is going to be great, but a lot of frustration. And like the textures here look really great. The gun textures. Here's what I wish. I wish I knew what's final and what's going to be improved. The controls and the user interface, not as good as the first one by far. The first one was awesome. Feels pretty jank. The terrain in elevation is kind of interesting, but it's so frustrating with the menu interface and the way that little like circular reticle shows up to target things versus in the old game you could actually reach out and touch them. So I wonder why they released it this early to the public for a cost of $39. It's kind of a big ask for VR when it's in this shape. So I kind of feel like this should still be in alpha or closed beta or something than even really an early access state to the public. So I'm hoping this gets better because I love the first one, and I hope it reaches that level of quality. And I will help play more so I can test it and give more feedback. But yeah, it's kind of really frustrating right now. Maybe it was like that with the original game too. So anyways, I'm droning on a lot. Thank you for those of you who tuned in. I probably won't stream this again until I know the treadmill's working, but I will keep playing it and testing it and hope it improves. Thanks so much for watching.